As a semi-professional roguelike enjoyer, I'm always on the lookout for a roguelike that makes me go, whoa. That's good. From the weird, the ugly, and everything in between, at this point, I've played so many roguelikes that I'm damn near procedurally generated by association. So whenever I have a chance to show off a game that I find quite interesting and fun, I'ma do it. 13Z is an up-and-coming hack-and-slash roguelike, with fast-paced combat, a diverse character roster, and of course, the ability to turn into an animal mid-fight, which is honestly pretty fucking cool. But most importantly, it's co-op. I just want to say that a 3D hack-and-slash roguelike works so well, and it's crazy to me that this mishmash of genres is straight up rare. It's like playing Devil May Cry with your boys. The game isn't out yet, but as the release date approaches, you bet your ass I'm sitting there refreshing the store page like a kid on Christmas. Or I guess like a kid before Christmas? We already did a video on this game a couple of months ago, but I'm once again partnering with 13Z to show another update to this game. So thank you 13Z for sponsoring the video. Now let's talk about the runs. The newest 13Z patch is the co-op update, which features an entirely new character, the Raven. Since the last time we played this game on the channel, it was basically a let's play. This time, I'm going to be discussing two separate runs as the two currently available characters to give you an overview of how this game works. Starting with the Fox, a melee character whose entire kit focuses on putting herself in the fray and dealing big boy damage. Alongside her basic auto attack combo, she has an Omni Slash that makes her intangible, an AoE knockup that deals huge damage but also leads to one of my favorite mechanics in any game ever, air combos, which literally allow you to beat people upwards, and you could use that same move in the air to do a downward slam, which outright looks cool but is also really strong. There's currently two different kinds of upgrades you'll find in your runs, which are basically character technique upgrades and elemental augment upgrades. Character technique upgrades change how specific moves function entirely, such as making the Fox's downward slash now turn her into a roly-poly of death for a few seconds on impact. And augments are a more passive elemental upgrade that can give you more CC, change your damage output, or even grant you shields. Another cool mechanic is when you grab augments of the same element, you can unlock tiered buffs based on how much you full send that specific element type. Now that you understand the base mechanics, I can start talking about my specific build for this run. I clear the first area and we get a perk that makes my downward slam move drop rocks on the ops. Now, being rusty at this game, I decided I'd spec into mountain stuff whenever I saw it because it gives you defense and a lil nifty shield, which we all know is OP in any roguelike ever. We clear the room and I get a frost ice enchantment on my basic combo, which is great because freezing enemies makes them unable to break my legs clean off of my body. This also enables a synergy augment in which stunning attacks on frozen targets release 3 icicles. Basically, if I just freeze people first and then hit them with my rock attack, they take big damage. We clear the next room and I get an upgrade that makes my downward slam thing turn me into a Beyblade of Death, which now also drops boulders. We continue to fight and clear another room to get Shield Bash, meaning I now restore 10 armor per second and also expend it to deal damage and stun. A nice little mechanic that this game offers is letting players choose between a pool of rewards for their next room. And I always love when roguelikes do this because it circumvents some of the painful RNG that this genre tends to have. We clear another room by simply spinning better than them, then we give my Omnislash a lightning zone which deals a ton of damage. And thus we get to our first and only mini-boss of the run, the Moth Queen, who is normally a pretty harsh zoner that throws tornadoes and waves of stuff at you, but my co-op partner and I just nuked her? I don't know what happened here, here, but hell yeah, I guess. I get another technique upgrade, which makes my downward airstrike also drop swords, which is fantastic, because now it's dropping boulders, dropping swords, and turning me into a Beyblade. We find an Ember Slash, which makes me leave a flame trail whenever I do a dash attack. I don't really use this one a lot because I'm stuck using my Rock Rain of Pain. Then we get to the final boss of our demo run, and it's the goat, which is kind of weird because I'm standing right here, bro.
Oh, dude, we're milking this guy.
He has to do his attack because he's a loser. Beyblade, 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 Beyblade.
Oh my god.
Don't forget you can just jump.
Watch this, watch this.
Get him. Bro, you gonna do damage or what's going on here?
With him defeated, our run with the fox comes to a close, and it makes me kind of sad because I wanted to keep going, but 13Z is still a demo. Now, for our next run, we play the Raven, the newest addition to the game. This guy is ranged, can fly like a bird, do a weird AoE knife rain attack, and did I mention that he's ranged? Knowing that I'd be able to just play from afar, I don't spec into any defense at all, and instead spec into chain lightning attacks so that I can deal more damage with my basic combo. Thunder enchantments give you bonus cooldown reduction when you stack them, which is always great. So for my next upgrade, I got even more cooldown reduction whenever my attacks arc onto something. I upgrade my knife rain thingy to give me more movement speed while it's active, and paired with the fact that my cooldown is going to be low, I plan on becoming a dark black knife raining cloud of torment. We finish up another few waves of enemies, and I get another elemental upgrade that makes my sword rain also send out a tidal wave when I use it. And now it's time for our only mini boss of the run, Goldcroak, a frog. This time, the mini boss actually puts up a fight. He's tanky, he summons waves of smaller frogs, he has a giant cleave attack, and hilariously, he drops treasure chests from the sky, which is kind of a waste, but hey, Business 101, if he made this much money, he's clearly smart enough to make it again.
Dude, I cooked there. One of these for breakfast?
I get an upgrade that allows my primary attack to fire an extra dagger, which means more chain lightning and more cooldown reduction. We do the next room and my co-op friend almost dies because the enemies in this game can just decide to tear your ass clean off your body when they lock in. Then we get to the final boss of this run, and though I'm lacking in damage, ranged characters are just broken, okay? I stand by this every single time. Ranged is just really strong in roguelikes.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
god.
This one you gotta
God.
you gotta lock in a bit.
I feel like he's going for you, because I'm chilling.
Don't worry, bro. I got him with my big boy blast of death.
I got it.
And with him defeated, again, we won both of our runs on the characters that have been released so far. 13Z is a very fun game, and the demo is only a singular stage, but I'm excited to see this game evolve and get harder. I can already imagine the synergies will become a lot stronger when you're working with a team of 4. And I'm stoked to see what other characters in this game are gonna shape up to be. Be sure to wishlist 13Z from my link in the description below so that you don't miss out on this banger whenever it drops. And hopefully, that's sooner than later. Thank you one more time, 13Z, for sponsoring this video. Your game is awesome. I'm gonna sit here refreshing the Steam page now, so I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye!